is back. Y'all thought I was dead. But I'm back. Anyways, what's up, everybody? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Welcome one, welcome all. Make sure to click that like and subscribe button. 10 seconds into the stream. Let's just get it out of the way. Get it out of the way. Thank you all for being here. Love y'all immensely. But last I was here, I had to leave due to some family business, so hopefully I can get some business done today in the game. Ugh. It's going to be a short stream again. Just trying to get back into the groove of things, if that makes sense to anybody. So, one of the current issues we have is that we have this T-map, and we're going to essentially... Come on, stop being a stinker butt computer. Essentially, we have a T-map, and we're going to have to find a way to... How do I make a dumpster? Let's make a dumpster. Here's my dumpster. We need to find a way to, you know, add into this and to delete from it as well. Which means we're going to have to shuffle things a lot around in here because with a T-map, you know, we have our key and we have our item. This key accesses this item. So when we use an item in the base building world, if we completely deplete that resource, I mean, I could just always have one resource there and just make it 0 and not really ever delete it. I could populate it with all the materials automatically and go that route. Yo, suppers. Anan, how's it going, my friend? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? This beautiful Thursday morning, evening, night. I don't know what time it is where you're at. How goes it? But yeah. Bam, 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 bam. So we're gonna have to make some type of widget for this that displays the amount of material we have. I don't know how we're going to do it. Honestly, I don't think we're gonna have something that lets you look at all the materials you have, or maybe we should. Brain think too much. But yeah, we have to have an item list here. We have to, I could import like some data in here, make a structure, like a save game structure that has this. And instead of passing in the materials, it would just create a save structure that does it automatically. I'm good. What about you? I hope you're having a very good day too. God bless us all. 100%, man. I need the blessings. I need the peace. I'm trying to have a good day, and I apologize if this comes off a little like backhanded, which I don't think it does, but I'm having a hard day today, man, mentally. I feel like I'm in a dark, groggly place, and I really do pray that the Holy Father brings me up out of it, because I just want some peace. I just want to find a peace of mind. But I am excited to hear that you're having a great one. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. All right, enough of that. Let's get to business. Let's get to business. Okay, so we could make a structure And we could just add to that structure and shift and change it. But it's like, I don't know. I feel like we'd have to move around more. It's just, I'm trying to find a way to not have so many things in here. You know, when somebody automatically creates a game, we're going to want to create a U-save game anyways. I'm currently working on a save system so we can maneuver materials from one part of the game to another. But while I'm thinking of this, I'm also thinking of like unlocking characters and how I would incorporate that. So it's making the process a lot more difficult in my head than it actually will be. For now, we'll just keep this, and if we have to maneuver it, we will later. And I'll just have to try to keep that in mind while I'm writing this up, because we have to be able to add items to lists and save, remove items from lists. However, you know, all items in here and the only issue with this is that these are going to have the cap. Right? Like, you can't exceed 500 mats unless you upgrade. As an example. What are you working on today, Nan? You just chilling, playing some Valorante? Can only keep so many materials. Slot. We do not add I'm getting an urge to code a game now. I'm bored of making softwares. Dude, I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it. I called it. I was like, you're gonna get bored and you're gonna start working on a game again. What's the idea, man? I'm excited for you. What's the idea? Make it super small, man. Have fun with it, you know? Have fun with it. Make it small, make it sweet, make it simple. Have some fun. Because I think what it really is like, we don't really consider, like, when it comes to game development, we don't consider too many W's unless we finish a game. And I kind of realized that when I made my game jam. Like, I was like, oh, this is a huge W, I finished. Although there was still a lot to do. But because I finished the game, you know, I got that reward feeling for finishing it. And I don't really get that too often from doing things like this. Hey, it's Safe. What's up, Safe? Welcome to the chat. I know, right? Getting those small W's is what helps to build the big empire. I suppose, like, I want to create whatever God wants me to create. Like, if it's big, it's small, you know. I don't want to put too much pressure on what the destination is going to be. I just want to have fun getting there, right? You know, when we build up these expectations in our head and those things don't come true, you know, it leaves ourselves vulnerable for sadness. And while some would be like, oh, that's defeatism, I don't really consider it so, because at the end of the day, it's not like I'm not doing anything. It's just I'm just suppressing my excitement a little bit, because apparently being excited about things can be bad. But yeah. Stream starts right before I sleep. No, dude. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm sorry, Safe. I know I used to start so much earlier than this, but this is the best I can do. I'll try to start a little bit earlier in the future, and maybe possibly try to get some weekend streams in to mitigate that issue you're having, man. But I do appreciate you coming in, and I do want you to go to bed so you can go to school and you can do good work tomorrow. You know, get those kicks in on the soccer, get those A's in, get the W's in on the homework and the math tests and all that. So the heck, I know. I'm sorry. Anyways, so in regard to the save game file, maybe I make a structure for the list itself. Right now, what we currently have is, once we get into this game, there's no longer going to be, you know, there's no longer going to be this aspect where we have like a physical item attached to the item. It's just going to be an item itself. And I could probably write that in one of these Judah inventory item, resource item data table, right? So we have this resource here and we have this here. I might have to create another data table in world that essentially it accepts. It'll just be like we create a bunch of stuff and it'll just flood this when it comes in. Thank you so much, Paul. Goodbye now. You have a good night, buddy, and no problem at all, man. I appreciate you stopping by, saying hi, and just having all the swag in the world, my friend. You have a good night, my brother. Hey, we have Al in the Brush. What's up, Al in the Brush? What's my homie doing in here? So late. We've been streaming now for 13 minutes. You're supposed to be here the first 5 seconds of the stream. You're hurting my feelings right now, man. You hurt my feelings, dude. I think I'm gonna go cry a little bit. Go cry. I'm just joking. What's up, man? I'm fired. No, you're fried, bro. You're fried. What's going on? How's everything going at the house? How's that plushie turning out, man? I'm excited to see the final results. And sorry I haven't worked on Nico yet. I'm still just trying to finish this aspect of Judah and Friends. You're fired up. You're fired up and ready to go. Send him in, coach. He's got this all handled. Hey, Anan. Over on Twitch is now following. Yo, Anan, thank you for the follow on Twitch. We actually need 50, and we got to get like 3 concurrent. We got to get 3 concurrent people talking to chat. So, you know, if we can get one more person to come in and like 500 other followers, and you guys just like, you know, just type random things like W, you know, like everyone else does in all the other channels, you know, like bass. I'd love to hear I'm bass. Like, I'm just myself, and, you know, like, I got swag with it. Like, I'd love to hear that from you guys. There we go. Wow, that's what I like to see. Now type bass too, just so I can feel like I'm, you know, no, not ratio. Not ratio. I don't want ratio. Didn't they make a cereal meme off of that, Ratios? We don't want to be ratio, dude. What the heck, bro? Based. I'm cooked up and based. I'm based and ready to go, bro. Just absolutely based all up inside this place. Kind of reminds me of bass. Like, you know, the fish you catch? Some bass. Bass is good. Salmon is good. I need to start eating more fish. Once that money starts reeling in, I'm going to be having the sweetest, most heavenly grin. Because I'm going to be eating all this fish. I'm going to be eating all the potatoes. I'm going to be eating. Dude, I think I might make some characters in my name have some food names. That's how hungry I am. Even though I'm freaking, I got some chunk to me, dude. I'm malnutrition. Yo, I can't believe Silent Hill 2 is made with UE5. Yeah, I know. But it looks good. I want to get it, dude. I want to buy it and I want to pop it into my PS5 and I want to play it live. I want to play it live for all of you. AAA is going indie. Yeah. Game looks clean. I'm enjoying it. It does. It does look clean. I grew up watching my older brother play that game. That's one of like my cherishable memories is just watching him play that game and watching Pyramid Head and being like, Pyramid Head, dude. No one beats Pyramid Head, man. Oh, come on, bro. No one beats Pyramid Head. Anyway, so we're gonna be adding another Unreal class. And it's gonna be like a F resource base. I would put camp. I feel like I need to switch base to camp because when you think of base, you think of like the base, like the foundation of something. List data table. Oh yeah, we probably are not going to want to make a class. Unreal class struct. Camp resource list data table. Boom. My friend had it on PS2 and I always wanted to play it. Yeah, I always wanted to watch. I never wanted to play when I was younger because I was like, you know, I was scared of that stuff. I was a little scared kid. I was like, arr! You know, I liked watching it. Didn't have much fun playing it though. TBH. It's kind of weird to say TBH. Oh, that sounds kind of dumb to say, but it just feels weird to say TBH. To be honest. Yo, what are we missing here? We got world exit. But why do we have 1, 2, dose? We got dose. Where is my save? Where's my save? Where is the save? Where did I put that? Oh no, that's no bueno. I don't know about Pyramid Head, but you sounded like a something head. Yeah, Blockhead. They call me Blockhead. Where the heck? Where the heck, dude? I mean, it's right here. Save system. We got save system. We got the camp resources, the building drag drop operation, which now I see is missing. That's why, because this is base specific. And now that I think about it, the camp resource list data table is going to be base specific as well. So we should throw that in there. Throw that in there without a care. Base specific. Let's go. Organization. If you guys remember that beautiful day when I showed you all how organized I was, remember the very organized folder here? It's still there. That's me and my baby girl. Look at this. This very organized folder. Oh, dude, it's just taking up gigabytes. It's just taking up gigabytes, bytes. OCD. And the worst part about it, dude, is like I saw that crop out game and I was like, dude, I love the way these guys organize their folders. I suck. So like my OCD is even worse now because I'm like, oh, I could be way better. It could be way better. Oh. Whew. You know what I need? I need some type of food, man. These Pop-Tarts aren't really giving me the stuff I need in the morning. Pop-Tarts. World. Base specific. Camp resource data list. F. Data table. Row handle? Is that what it is? Question mark? We'll find out. No, it's just this. Boom. But now we gotta put F in front of here. And then, yeah. I mean, we just keep it like that. I like to organize my variable declarations and initializations. Yeah. Yeah. How do you organize? Oh, like when public and protected and private and all that stuff. Let's see what they got going on here. I mean, they got these resources, right? They got these resources. So I'm gonna actually have to, I think, include that in here. And probably much more. Core minimal, all this junkaroni. Oh my gosh! Tag container. Enum blueprint type, which is located in the resource item data table. We probably don't want this, but we are gonna want camp. Come on.
You gotta hear about this. Go from idea to illustration.
Camp resource data table.
Adobe Illustrator. Generate custom graphics. Create seamless patterns. And instantly fill shapes with detail and color.
What is it like that?
Try Illustrator today. You won't.
Is it like that? Generated .h. Yes, and I also like where it should declare it and only initialize when required. Yeah. I need to get back into doing some like pure C++ stuff, you know? Like just get into the purity of it. Wow, I missed a phone call. Oh my god. Honestly, guys, I miss working on this game so much. I really do. We're not gonna need that, but we are gonna have to include world base specific, and I don't even. Yeah, we're gonna have to do the resource data table, which is actually not gonna be in world. It's gonna be in inventory. Judah inventory resource item data table. In here, yeah, we're just going to struct. We gotta get JAF API in here. I don't know why it doesn't include this stuff already. And I have to like write it out. Oh, come on. Use struct. Gold. What is this? Blue. I gotta put blue printable in here. Yeah. Or blueprint type. Blueprint type. Which means if you put blueprint type in a class, you can make it a blueprint type. I don't know. I already do that though. So I don't even know why I mentioned it. Public. Do I have to do the whole generated body thing? Yeah. Generated body. Oh boy! Now, what is the name of this? It's a my resource. Name, view property, boom. Jungle leaf, mount. Yeah, I mean, there is going to be an amount. So, you property, edit anywhere, blueprint, read, write. We're going to need a int amount equals 0. You property, edit anywhere. Honestly, I don't really want this to be changed unless it's through code. So we're just going to put read only, and we're going to say int amount threshold equals, I don't know, for now we'll do 50. We'll do 50. We do 50 up in a B. So, Anan, what's that game you're gonna work on, dude? I want to know. What are you thinking of making? Also, yeah, I mean, yeah, we're gonna need a U texture, or sorry, U property, edit anywhere, blueprint, read write. Yeah, we can read write this. We're gonna need a U texture, 2D, material. Image, and honestly I want to put this right here. No, why did I do that? I'm a dummy. Oh no. All right. And I'm thinking in this, I'm just going to create like some dynamic things that happen. So whenever this gets updated itself, it's just going to call it. This is really just a container from what I'm thinking. We'll play it more with it more, but you think I'd figure this stuff out at some point instead of Mento. Oh, Mento, bro. You don't want to go toe-to-toe with me, brother. If you haven't noticed, sometimes I go from speaking that English-British accent to going completely Australian, eh? Mento. Boy, hell. Poor English people, they're like, we don't talk like that. We don't talk like that. Alright. Steve live coding failed. Oh my god. First of all, who turned on live coding? Wasn't me. Now we can get some better information. F-table role base. Cancel. What did I... Oh. I think I have to do like public, yeah. Public. F-table row. Oh no. What happened, bro? We gotta do it like that. That's what's going on here. I think that should fix the problem pretty much. And I'm trying to work on my English accent, okay? But it only works if I work on it, you know? Bloody hell. Bloody hell. Hey you. I can only do like that gut. Hello you. You don't want to mess with me. Hello. Cup of tea, will you? But when I start like, cup of tea, will you? It doesn't, I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. It does not feel right at all. But Meanwhile, we got someone out there from UK who's like, none of it sounds right. None of it. All right, main character. Main character. World. I activated Raleigh. You did. Beep, bop, boop. Beep, beep, beep. Let's make another data table. And where is that at? I don't particularly see it here. I believe it's in miscellaneous. Under the data table. We're going to scroll just a little bit for you all today. And you're going to see it here. Camp resource list data table. Wow, isn't that just the most confusing thing you've ever seen? Camp data table. I should put resource because, when you think of a material, you think of like a material you put on an object. Show me how the plushie's coming along. Post it in the Discord. By the way, guys, you can join the Discord where we talk every day, right? Like, primarily right now, I guess we're just passing along the stuff. I've never seen this before. I actually think I have seen it before. You clicked the wrong clicker. Oh, it's still the same. In the material phase, or the modeling phase. But yeah, let's go ahead and add a new row. Let's call this row. Hello? Excuse me, guys. Leaf. The leaf. A leaf. Jungle leaf. Material image. We got the leaf here. Boom. Bang. Thank you, man. And you can still edit this. It's ridiculous. I wanted it read only. I said it when I did it. I think it's because I have edit anywhere, but I think you need to edit anywhere. Okay, can we do that? We're gonna have to, man, I hate doing this. I hate messing up like that. We're gonna have to restart the entire project, and I get to look like an idiot again, and I don't like it. Al's like, I've activated the true Raleigh, the cringy, over-talking. Thank you, Al, for bringing me out. I'm getting no one to follow me today. I'm gonna go sit in a corner somewhere and scream at myself. Hello, you. You're welcome. Yeah, no problem, man. Thank you. I highly appreciate it. When you're short on cash like little old me, window shopping's always free. First of all, we're gonna want to go to testing world build, and then we're gonna open this sucker up, and yeah. I mean, we don't see it there, but we don't care about that, guys. All right. I can do new. I can go jungle leaf. No, we're doing jungle wood. Jungle wood, and then we got the jungle wood image. Yeah. With the amount. And now what we're gonna have to do, and I don't know why it does this. Every time I restart the project, I gotta restart the shader. Got me feeling like Darth Vader on an escalator. What accent was that? My orderly, fool? Come on, fool. Come on. You don't know what this one is, eh? This is me pulling out the Spanish side. Come on, fool. The vato voice. Hey, yo, my teacher told me the other day to turn in my essay, and I was like, man, I don't turn in my homies. Shoot, you got it twisted. I feel like I messed up the accent there at the end. I think the joke was good. I can sense Owl laughing and all the vatos unsubscribing and unfollowing to the channel. I can feel it in my veins.
Yep, literal record scratch for a record scratch moment. Maybe you're having a good night out, because fentanyl is only in...
Hey, I don't want to have fentanyl.
Actually, fentanyl has been found in party drugs.
Yeah, don't do fentanyl, guys. Don't do any drugs at all. Let's listen to Beats of Rage. Maybe Beats of Rage won't do this to us. By the way, click that subscribe button. Click that subscribe button, baby. Yeah. Your bird sounds tasty. That was me. Are you saying I'm the sound bird of our generation? That didn't hurt at all. By the way, guys. Make me do that again. Hey, the threshold is here, right? We see the amount. Oh, we can see the amount threshold, but we can't change the amount. That's perfect. That's perfect. That's perfect. Yeah. That's absolutely perfect. You know, honestly, I think I should make this amount, I think I should make it private, right? I want to test this out. If I make this private, right, and then I'm like, yo, meta equals, you know, allow private access, right? Equals true. I think I want to put equals true, not in all that. That'll essentially let us do it. But the primary issue I see behind this is that I don't know. I think this will still give us the capability to edit it in here. So we'll find out right now. But the whole idea is that we don't want people to change this. Like if I change the amount directly, like let's say I'm in code and I'm like amount, you know, equals 100. You know, I can't perform a check and create a thing with that. So if it's something I accidentally do, I can essentially put myself in some form of logical error or bug. That is just not what I'm trying to do to myself right now. It's not what I'm trying to do to myself today. Hey, by the way, Sheen Forbes, thank you for the like, my friend. Pew, 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 pew. Why does it sound like cars are going off? Does anyone hear that? Probably the music. This makes me want to use my cool jazzy voice. Talk to y'all today. Welcome, one and all, to the channel. Oh yeah. Actually, I just want to say, oh yeah. Feels good. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, so I can't change the amount in here, but I'll no longer be able to change the amount somewhere else if I were to get, let's say, a hold of this via, you know, the thing. But with that being said, how do I get a hold of this structure, right? How do I get a hold of this structure? Don't tell me I have to actually make a structure that goes with this structure. That just structurally doesn't sound right. You think in the Judas save system, you would, you know, come in here, you would get the camp resource list data table, and you would set it to the things. You would set it to the thing. You know what I mean. My life feels so obscene. Almost like I'm living in a dream. I was waking up one night, feeling like I was living on a top rope. I ain't feeling right. Bad bars. Bad bars all around. Let's go. Let's space these around. But let's see if we can even like get a hold of the data table role. I know we're gonna have to like camp resource. I mean, we have it here. Let's see if we can actually call like that void set resource amount, right? And what this merely would do, it would because we create data table rows, so when we set it, you're gonna have to get that data table role and set it ourselves. See no evil, speak no evil, but you hear evil. Oh man, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that to you. I'm sorry, I'm a bad person. Let's make this a EU function. Does that fix that? No, it does not. What's wrong with it? In class interface scopes. Oh my god. So this is something I can only do via the via. So let's go into here and say, like, I don't know, dot one. It's gonna want me to include this thing. No, what the heck? What the heck? Thing equals thing. My brain is not braining at the moment. I mean, yeah, we have it here, but is there a way to get like the data table row? Data table thing dot So we have this, which essentially comprises this, right? But what is this? Because then we could create something that grabs this instead, right? And we go from there. We create a data table based off of this thing. But what does it derive from? What does it derive from, ladies and gentlemen? It just said data table. That's all we get. And it row structure is that path, base building world. But how do we get this? If I wanted to get that, how would I do it? So let's try to figure that out. What a data table. Is that what it is? A U data table? You a data table. Got me feeling unstable. Thing. Dot. Get all rows. Boom. Okay, so it is a U data table. So essentially, we're going to get a U data table from somewhere in the world. Yeah, my brain can't brain. Because now I'm like, oh, if essentially, how am I going to get access to this? So at the end of the day, we would basically keep all of this in an item list. That's no bueno. So the save game file is literally going to set up that data table row every time. So we're going to have to... Not really, though, because all that's going to do is read from this. So realistically, this is just going to import from this. So we still need this, but whenever we save the game, we need to update that material list with all the information that we need. And the primary idea behind having this camp resource data list is more for like a structure. My brain is braining and I don't like it. My brain is braining and I do not like it at all. Makes my skin crawl. So we could get all the stuff, you know, like you put wood here, wood, you know, and we can set these up based on
thousands of appetizing ingredients.
This list that we have in here, like the item list, which would be like the materials that we're going to be importing when we
so you can get big
save this.
Big savings. Ralph's, fresh for everyone. Fuel restrictions apply.
We've locked in low prices to help you save store.
But there isn't like a button you click.
Tags and enjoy extra savings throughout the store. Ralph's. Fresh.
There isn't a button you click. I'm trying to make things sealed tight on this. And it feels like that could lead to some like leakage. In the sense like, what if somebody leaves at 1 second, you know? I wonder if there's like a way to be like, yo, we're transitioning, do this. I mean, eventually I could just leave it, pause the game and put a thing that says leave level and then you can leave. Instead of making it some like... Because the whole idea is just to get it to go to the next scene. So we could do that when we click yes and just have it load over. So when we load over, we're going to call this. We're going to pass in that. Because everything that's going on in the platformer world isn't going to be saved. Like if you leave in a platformer world, you're just... You know, you're going to start off in the base world. Did I say I was streaming news? Ridiculous situation that we are in. It's a ridiculous situation. Music, yeah. You want this? Just beats of rage, man. Share this with you guys. In case you guys want to listen to it yourself sometime off stream. Yeah, I don't feel any rage at all. I feel sleepiness. Like I want to go lay down and take a nap. Which is crazy because I'm drinking this Bang energy drink, but apparently it doesn't do what it's supposed to do. And don't even get me started on this freaking methacobalamine or methylocobalamine. You know, it's that or the cyacobalamine. And it's like, oh, what do I get a choice between cyanide and meth? Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I like on here it says 0 BS. It's like vegan, 0 calories, 0 sugar, 0 BS, 0 artificial colors, and it's gluten free. Wonder if we'll get this done today. We'll figure it out. Ah! So when we come in, we're going to save that file, but I mean, we could just make it the materials, but this will replace everything that we have in here. I mean, for testing purposes, I could set up something like this. Then we got to if so we can get that save game file and grab that. And if we do that, we can just log. Yo, Amin, what's up? Guess what? What? You trimmed your toenails today, and you can no longer scratch your calf because of it. I don't know why that came to mind, but that's what came to mind. We don't really need this here. We just need to save this material. It's a lot. I wish there was a way to save particular things. I mean, I could make like a save game override function with all the different types of stuff we could save. Like the save game material. You know, in the future, we could do save game character list. And this will essentially save those particular parts, but not affect the entirety of it. Like, I could save the data table and all the amounts within them. You're free these 2 days. Nice. But is free truly dumb? Maybe. You're dumb if you believe you're free. Free dumb. We're never truly free. And you know, load game data. Load game data. We got it. We got it. We did a boo-boo. Every day and night, they hating on me and I just don't feel right. The sequence. It's static, so I could call this from anywhere, but I don't think I've set that up quite right as well either. You do boo-boo? Hey boo-boo. Hey boo-boo. You're a Yogi Bear, huh? Hey Yogi Bear. Not worry, boo-boo. Or Yogi. Freaking Yogi Bear. Hit that index. Oh, whoa, what's going on here? What's going on here? Oh yeah, I need to do text. What am I doing? I'm on my phone and the Twitch app can't do dancing dinos emojis. That's huge. That's big depression, bro. Dancing dinos is what brings life to life. Yo, Al, you should be here on YouTube. Al is everywhere and nowhere at the same time. He's an owl. We got Seinfeen, Guten Wand. Guten Wand. I don't know if I said that right, and I don't know what that means, but I just said it. Anyways, welcome, Seinfeen, to the stream. Hope you're having a beautiful day wherever you are, my friend. My life is like a lie. No, your life is not a lie, my friend. If he's here, is he truly in the brush? Oh man, now I see what you're saying. Oh my god. Oh no. This whole time, dude. I don't know, maybe it is a lie. Gonna be at 0, not O.
It's not easy being the one everyone counts on to keep your operation running. That's why at Grainger, we're here for you with professional grade industrial supplies and fast delivery. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
So if we load the game, this is where I'm assuming we would access information because we're checking to see if this even exists. So far, it can be moved to if statement. Yeah, let's do it. It was German. Did I say it right? If I spelled it right, that is. It's not right. It's Golden van. Boy, the no, that's Dutch, which means good evening. Oh, okay. I know I'm Dutch. So what does it mean that one you said? Bro, I switched keyboard from Azerty to QWERTY, and it's difficult. Well, there you go. Why would you punish yourself by switching like that? It had to mean good evening, that's right, but I ain't German. Yeah, the Germans, they got a fun way of saying everything. So I can see why you'd want to say it that way. Ooh. But yeah, you're Dutch, that's cool. I love Dutch people. You guys have such a colorful culture. Like all the dancing and stuff. Very pretty. I'm part Czechoslovakian, part Spanish Jew. I'm Sephardic Hebrew, and I'm Czechoslovakian. That's why I constantly gotta check myself before I wreck myself. The gluten tag. Yeah, these fools on the Bang drink were like, we're gluten free. But I don't know. It says 0 BS on it, so. Also says age 18 plus only. Thanks. No problem, man. It's easy to compliment things that are true, right? Azerty. Azerty. I don't. What is that for? That's another gaming style type? That just feels weird. Like, I'm putting my fingers on them right now, and I can't put my finger on it. Does that make sense? Like that phrase is literally what I need to use right now. Anyways, if you're trying to get catched up something, if I'm saying that right, we're currently trying to work on a save game system for my game, which is a essentially a platformer, infinite platformer with base building aspects in it. I don't even know what to call it yet, but the idea is that, you know, you have your base world, and this is going to be funky, but I promise this works. This touch system works on the mobile device. This is a mobile game. The idea is that you have your base building here, and then you can move in between like a platformer world and back into that base world. Here's like, it's not fully flooded with art and stuff like that, but this is the main character, Judah, and the idea is that in these platformer worlds you would beat up things, collect resources, and when you're finished with the area, you go back to your base to build it up. This is all whip too, so we're gonna switch this world exit thing. But yeah, that's a general idea. And then you need those materials or resources you collect there to construct buildings here, craft things here, and do other things. But right now I'm just currently working on a way to transfer the information from this scene into the base building scene. And the best way that I can think of doing it is through a save game file. So when you're leaving the platformer world, you save to the save file, and then when you're in here, you load from it. Hey, Kotagi! What's up, Kotagi? My doggy? After all, Azerty is better because it's faster. I've never used Azerty, so I can't contest that information, okay? But I'll take your word for it. Oh, that's actually cool. Yeah, thank you. I'm trying to make it somewhat cool. Trying to make something interesting, but it's definitely going to be a lot of work. But here I am, and here we are together. Right now. Over me. Boom, 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 boom. But yeah, we're currently trying to figure out, I've never done a save system in UE5 before, so we're currently figuring out how this all works. And from the way it looks is that you have like a save game class where you keep the things you want to save, and you essentially create a save game file, right, based off of this file. You pass in the information here to it, and then, you know, you save to the game slot, and then if you want to load stuff, you just call this and you can do all the things from there. But I don't know, we'll find out. It looks like a lot of that is happening here, right? Like if we want to use it, we have to essentially do this, and then we would call like save game file, and then we'd have to write to these things specifically in here. No, I use both Azerty, and it's better. QWERTY is superior because it is what I am used to. Yeah, I like that logic. I like that logic because, like, if it was so great, if Azerty was so great, I would have used it by now. I'd have used it by now. I'd have been rolling around in it by now, but I ain't never done it. So ain't no way that it's that great. QWERTY is quirky, exactly. It's quirky. It's fun. It's all the rage, as the youth like to say it. Typing is faster. Well, I'm a gamer, dude, so I don't know what to tell you. I'm a gamer first and a developer second, right? If I was a developer first, then I would have developed first, but I didn't even think of developing games until I was a child and I was loading up Sonic the Hedgehog 1 on my Sega Genesis. Even they knew. They're like, this is the beginning of gaming. We're going to call this Sega Genesis. And Nintendo was over there. You're like, Nintendo. Sounds like a crutch. You make some really good points, Kotagi, but But, you know, like, who cares if you type with your index fingers, you know? What if, like, someone does that, but they're just fast? They're like, I mean, it's still fast. Even if it's, I mean, I'll be real with you. It's because I type with my index fingers. I'm an index finger typer. At the end of the day, for me, it doesn't matter how fast you type your code as long as your code works. If it doesn't work, it's like, what's the point of typing it up so fast? You need some time and space to code these programs with some style and grace, my beautiful brothers and sisters. This dude makes me learn more about code than my friend who's trying to teach me for 4 weeks or so, bro. What, me or Amin? Yeah, I mean, honestly, man, if you're trying to learn coding, the best way to do it is to just do it. Learn what data types are. Play around, watch some videos. You know, it's like Thor says, you know, pirate gaming, make a box move, man. It's as simple as that. And then it all builds up from there, dude. Realistically. You just have to do it, man. It's like riding a bike. Yes, most of our time is spent reading code, not writing it. At that point, I would be skeptical at the quality of the code itself. Oh, dude. If we keep having fights like this, we're going to have rap battles in chat. I'm going to make Amin and Coward Kotagi go at it in a rap battle. But no curse words. You, just you. Oh, well, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I mean, I hope I can. At the end of the day, like, I do this a lot, so I hope I can know it enough to help other people with it and teach it. What's going on here? Warning. Possible unused include directive and cat container. The best way is to watch Raleigh. Yeah, 100%. Click that like and subscribe button, BT Dub. And I say that with bold letters and capitalization. And I wrote it all in QWERTY. I got code, 1,000 lines of code in a day. You must have some tired fingers, man, with those index finger typing. This guy pushes buttons, bro. Oh, rap battle, 100%. Like, if they keep arguing like this, I'm going to make them be... They're going to have to rap in here or something. I'll even make a beat. And then we'll go from there. Yeah, don't get comfortable. Don't get comfortable. You're going to have to. And also, don't cherish things too much. There's going to be times where you write stuff out and you're going to just delete it because you figure out a better way to do it. Or it just doesn't work. Right? So don't get comfortable and don't get complacent with where you are, and don't hold the code you write up too highly, because at the end of the day, you know, if you do and it gets to the point where you have to rework a system, it's going to be so cumbersome for you because you've built up that mentality that you're not going to even want to approach it. And I've experienced that in my own personal life. It wasn't until I was like, all right, I just have to accept these things. I'm going to have to accept that I'm not going to write the best thing ever, and that I most likely will have to rewrite and delete some things 1,000 times until I get it working the way that I specifically want it to work. A lot of people are just out here making glorified rappers for tons of libraries and think that qualifies them to be a real programmer. I mean, I think a real programmer is someone who programs, you know, at any level. Is there people who are better at it? Oh, 100%. But at the end of the day, like, if someone's programming something, then, you know, they're a programmer. But I guess you could say it also depends on the time that someone wants to put into it. Like, if someone's a hobbyist compared to, you know, what's the word for a non-hobbyist? A professional? Show us your face. My camera is not working as well. It's not working. And yes, actually it is. It's a lot easier for me to do these streams because I feel like I can be myself a little bit more. I'll get back to the point where I'll turn my camera back on, but I don't know, man. There's a lot of stresses that come with streaming. You know, and people knowing exactly who you are, right? Like, I feel like I gotta be politically correct about everything all the time, and I didn't go to school to be a politician, right? Like, I don't feel like there's a lot of grace for individuals who stream, in some cases. So I feel like if I can find a middle ground where I can stream and feel comfortable, that would work great. But who knows? We'll probably turn the camera back on soon. I'm just going through some things, guys. So I apologize for any inconveniences that might bring upon y'all, but that's just how it be. I'm gonna be. That's why I have a VTube model. Yeah, exactly. I've even thought of doing a VTube model, but it's a whole lot of work. And on top of that, like, I feel like when you make a VTube model, you automatically get categorized into this little box, and I don't like being put in boxes. Okay, I am claustrophobic, and I don't like boxes, and I don't like being put in them. You know, I feel like there's so many things that people do to put me in a box to try to understand, like, my intentions and things of that nature. So I just try to stay away from those things as much as possible. You really don't see the level of inclusiveness in other fields, at least not in my experience. Oh, politics. I don't about those. Oh, and his voice is actually so chill, or is that just me? It's just me, man. I'll be up here like, oh yeah, like this song right here. Right now. Oh yeah, what's up everybody? Welcome to the stream, where you can live life and dream of a better tomorrow. Nah, it's not chill at all. What the heck, Kotagi? I told you, Kotagi's always got something to say about me, man. But you know what? I like Kotagi because he's different, man. You know, you see a lot of people. You never hear someone being like, "Oh, I love the desert." They love vegetation. They love being around water and grass and trees. And I think it's beautiful that Katagi is like, I love the desert. You know, I don't think I see a lot of that. So I appreciate that perspective. Oh boy. I gotta work on my Mario voice. But anyways, let's see what we can do here. Now I'm trying to wonder, well, how do I even... Because, like, if I want to save the game, I have to create this and do this outside of it, right? Because now that, like, even with here where we have this, it's like I've created this file and I can say save game file. We're not getting any IntelliSense, and what IntelliSense is essentially just like this right here, right? It knows what you're going to type. But, you know, now, like, if I wanted to, I could say, oh, save game. And then we can put those parameters in that we need to save the game. So it doesn't matter where, like, I go or what I do. I'm going to have to do something of this nature anyways. But we'll play it by ear and see how it goes. He used to show his face, but after a break, he don't. Maybe I just want you guys to miss my face. Like, you're like, show us your face, please. And then I can feel all immaculate again. I'm keeping your ego in check. Yeah, I appreciate it. We definitely need that, to be quite frank. Ego has always been, I feel like, a big part of, like, my my battle. Right? It's important to leave our ego at the door because if you have a big ego, there's not really much room for anyone else in your life, you know? It's hard to appreciate others when you feel certain things, you know? Chirp, chirp in the background. Oh yeah, I have 2 birds. My fiance, she loves animals. We have 3 dogs. We had 2 cats, but we have 1 cat now because my cat, Pippi, he ran away or he got lost. Someone stole him, or I don't even want to think what else could happen. But we have a bunny, and actually we have 3 birds. So 3 birds, a bunny, 1 cat, 3 dogs, and she wants to buy a ranch because she wants goats and horses and cows. And I'm like, wow, that's a lot of work. Hold up, guys. I'm receiving a call. BRB. Woo! Praise the Lord, guys. Yeah, face streams are draining, dude. That's one of the things too, because like I don't know. There's just so much involved with like showcasing yourself, like, because there's one thing to be vocally like entertaining, but it's another thing to be, you know, physically entertaining as well. It is 3 times more draining, but I do like them. It's just I just haven't been in the best mental state recently, and I know that sounds dumb, and you know, I'll be real with you. Yeah, it is, but I'm just gonna get over this hump, and hopefully we can get back into some face streams here soon. And I was answering a call. I mean, I apologize. A good rancher can't live in this desert. Sorry, bro. Yeah. Chirp, chirp. You know, the chirp, chirp. Give me a break. He took a break. He broke, and now his camera is broken. Hopefully, he'll have a new break in life and break away from the broken habit of not showing his face to his broken followers to make them whole again. Bro, you can't do that. You can't just describe what's going on here to make me feel goofy, because now I feel goofy. He's like perfectly described the situation. Call, yeah. Someone calling him. What is Al saying? Al is basically finding a fun way to describe the situation by using the way I feel to describe it. He's saying he is laying down bars. That's true. Give me a break. He took a break. He broke, and now his camera's broken. Hopefully he'll have a new break in life and break away from the broken habit of not showing his face to his broken followers to make them whole again. That's deep. Al always in here saying some deep stuff. He was like, don't roast people if they already look cooked. That was the funniest one I've read. Where are you from, something? Netherlands, yeah. Oh yeah, we do have a Discord server, right? Where we chat occasionally. It's been a little bit slower since I started it, but we are in here passing KFC down to everybody in the chat. But apparently no one wants to pass up scrap, huh? You guys don't want scrap? This stuff sells for good money on the market. I guess people like chicken, I don't know. State of Georgia. You should join to not miss any upcoming streams. Yeah, I mean, the link is in the description of this video, Fiend. So if you want to join in, go ahead, make sure to do so. I'm not too great at it, but anytime I stream, I'll ping myself. We're going to be working on a bot soon here that I'm going to create myself and integrate into the channel that is a little custom to the experience. Maybe even make some activities for it for all of you. But for now, I'm just focused on this, and at the same time, I am helping my family run their business, which started towards like the middle of this year. So there's just a lot going on right now, and I'm trying my best to keep up with everything, and it's been difficult, but thank the Lord I've been able to do it. It's through his strength and not my own. But yeah, let's figure out how we're going to incorporate this whole system into everything. So I think the biggest thing we're going to have to do, and we'll have to play by ear and see how this works entirely, but when we exit the world via this little thing here, boom, we're gonna have to call. I don't even think, did I make a delicate in here? I did. Okay, that's good. But you know, when we leave, where's that off? Unbox and overlap. If it's less than or equal to 0, we're going to switch to this world. But before we do that, before we change levels, we're going to go ahead and essentially come in here and do this. I mean, we create save game file. My brain. We're gonna have to do something like this, I believe. What do you mean by activities? Oh, the activities in here, like when you are in a chat, there's like a little button you can click that pops up games that people can play. Salmon, but only the Psalm part, and Fiend is the name like Faye, so it's Psalm Faye. I like that actually, Psalm Faye. The Bible. In the spur of the moment. It's not a good habit to act in the spur of the moment. True. That's been kind of like a thing I do though. That's a Raleigh thing. Raleigh written all over it, man. And it's just like, if I can save game file, right? You know, I can save game, and I can shoot. I mean, we changed the world here, but how are we going to get a hold of the character? We're going to have to do another thing where it's like we got to get a main character reference, and essentially cast that to a main character. So on hit or on box overlap, Yeah, bro, the activities is a whole new world of programming, yeah, but I mean, I'm doing C++ here, so I'm sure I can... I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but I'm sure I can figure it out. I'm confident about that. It's mixed with game dev and web dev like everything. Okay, that's good. More for me to learn. It's the hardest thing in Discord, except the web dev part. That's cringe. Yeah, you need that too. And the main issue, there isn't videos to help you with that, as it's new and devs still don't know how to use it. Nothing really ain't done before, yeah. I mean, you gotta understand, like, there's not a lot of information for making, like, phone games on UE5 as well. Right? There's a ton of information for making, like, PC and console games, but when it comes to mobile development, like, I've had to use that crop out game as an example for some of the things that I've done so far. And even then, I've had to, you know, do things completely different. For instance, like the input system, figuring that out, that took a lot of time. That was extremely difficult. And yes, I am still watching. Pew, 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 pew. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Yeah, I'll need it. I'm not saying it'll be easy by any means, but it'll be something I'll learn eventually. Main character class, cast, main character. So we get the main character here. This is going to be a problem because we use a timer to do this and we can't pass in a parameter with a timer. That's going to be a huge issue. I mean, the best thing we can do is create like a global variable that has this. Right? So we're going to have to make like... I wonder if we can get the world, get first player controller, get world, get first player controller dot get. We can get the character like this and then pass that through and see if that works. But we'll have to test this. Top is a log with some text that's like, yo. Actually, we can do, what is it, S? And then we can say character reference here. Come on. Character. How is this not letting me? Oh, that's why. Get name. And this will be like, oh, that's an issue, but it's because we gotta reference the name and not actually, you know, get the name. Power Katagi, if you can take advantage of pointers effectively, figuring out any API isn't that bad, yeah. You can take advantage of, I don't know. It's the same thing with Python. I mean, I learned Python for a little bit of Python on my own, but I learned a lot more about it through working on, what's it called? The Forbidden Engine. What was it? Godot? Three people are active. Yeah, we're steadily growing. It's because I stopped streaming for a bit. Like, even on here, we got a couple of activities, but, you know, everyone in here is either a developer themselves or gamers, or they work, right? So it's hard for people to stay involved when they have so much involved in their life already. They're primarily in there to get updates and stuff like that. The brat battle. Kutagi. Forget about tutorial. How's the written documentation? They got documentation. So maybe I'll leave it. It's a mistake to associate Python with Godot, yeah, but the way you write code in Godot, it's, you know, it's GScript, I believe it's called, but it's very Python-y, if that makes sense. But yeah, let's see if that works. Let's go ahead and compile this, and then we'll, I think, no, we won't have to. We'll just have to go to the test world and check it out. From what I was reading, there is a way to connect activities with like the bots too. What did I type in here? I mean, it did log the characters, so I mean, it's working. That's good news. So what we can do now is get the inventory from the player and then save that to the save game file. Yeah, Kotagi's a good guy. He's been here for a while. Nobody actually writes their whole game in it, if that makes sense. Yeah, I suppose. I mean, there's a lot of interfaces that are native to the editor itself that people use. For instance, what are those? I forget what they're called. They're like the activities things or the event things that you can subscribe to in the editor itself without actually subscribing to it in the script. But yeah, I mean, I see your point, but at the same time, it's... Oh, we just got an interesting text. We possibly just got a big job, boys. I'm just trying to get this money up on the other side of things so I can actually start funding this side of things, if that makes sense. Like, I would love to hire people to work with me on, like, editing and other aspects of inclined in that. And I've learned a lot from doing this business, like putting people on payroll, you know, retirement and stuff of that nature. In 1 minute, he's streaming for 100 minutes. I know. Am I? Yeah, he's right. You're hired? QOL that you expect in a real language. Yeah, see, I'm so like, all I do is type code. Like, all that deep back-end stuff that you know, Kotagi, like, I'm completely unaware of. I'm a short-time subscriber. But that's Kotagi. He just says that stuff. He just says it, I swear. He's a long-time subscriber. He's been here since, like, 30 subscribers, dude. He's lying to you. He cares about me so much more. 3 out of 5 people in chat right now, yeah. We got some lurkers, nothing wrong with that. My dad does video editing. Ooh. Well, when that time comes, I'll possibly reach out. But I'm looking for someone that's more like physically around. But yeah, we have to get this inventory component. If this, if that. How deep are we gonna go into the nested inventory? Not an inventory item. It's what is it? A Judah or a inventory component. Sorry. Inventory component. Inventory component equals casts. I think I can do it like this. I don't know why I'm thinking of it from like a weird perspective, but let's just pass our character reference in here really quick. And sorry, that's going to be an inventory component. That's why it's throwing a fit right now. Let's, I guess, write another UE log. I don't know why I didn't keep it. But, like, I don't know. This is a lot of, like, debugging just to make sure this works. We gather the inventory component. Then we can save game file dot save game, and then we can say inventory component dot, what was it again in here? Item list. So we just simply put the item list in the world exit pp item list, and what that's essentially going to do is it's going to save the item list. But then we would have to, on, I don't know, like in the other world, we would have to essentially grab that to know if we even saved it or not. You work for a TV channel. That's good. The channel stopped, but he have a lot of experience. True. Yeah, but it's one of those things where I'm looking for someone who can work with me, like person to person on these things in my general location. I like working with people like face to face because I feel like there's a little bit more, I feel like it's more productive and things, you know, because they're tight knit, there's more communication going on. Like people can get a lot more from a person to person conversation, like face to face, than they could typing online. Yeah, it is cool. Don't get me wrong, that is awesome. But I just want to try to find something that works for my situation. Let's see if this captures or gathers the inventory component. Boom. Let's see. My health widget, that's to be expected. It's working again. We did just log it. Doesn't look like it worked because we would have gotten something from here. Did we compile? I don't know if we compiled. Sad face. I mean, we're not seeing the character here, so I'm assuming we compiled, which tells me we are not getting the inventory component. Alilo Gazit. How's it going, Alilo? Guys, I gotta go. Got some work. Good luck, Brawl, with everything. Same to you, Amin. Good luck with your work, man. More accountability, yeah. More accountability and just a lot of other things that, you know, are hard to completely fathom at the moment. But I definitely see the fruits of working with someone person to person, then via the cloud, the internet, yada yada. Also, I can be like, yo, are you an editor and a cinematographer? Or, yeah, so I think that's the word. Cinematographer. Yeah. Chief of the camera and light crews working on such projects. So, yeah. They have a little bit of cinematography. I miss Amin Dev, bro. I miss him already, too. But his brother is here, isn't it? Alilo Gazit Gamer? I don't know if that's his brother. I think it is. Bam, bam, bam. Banana. UE log temp, warning, text, inventory component gathered. But it's not gathering it. We're not getting the inventory component from the character. I wonder how we would get that from them. I'm assuming it would work like that. The main character. I mean, we have. You know what? We don't really necessarily need this because we can just say character reference dot like inventory component and get it that way. So we're doing this long over convoluted method here when really we just need to do this. And we can simply say character reference dot inventory component dot item list, and I think that should be good. Ooh, dude, please don't. Waiter with a plate. Please don't remind me of food right now. I'm basically starving. I had a Pop-Tart. I was like, I gotta get to streaming. What can I eat? I was like, I'll have a bowl of cereal. Smelt the milk. The milk was bad. I had to grab a Pop-Tart. I had to grab a Pop-Tart.
Bring your vision to life. When you jump in, you'll find video templates,
Boom.
sound effects, footage, plugins,
Get out of that. See if we got
get ready
anything.
to use titles and motion graphics and
Warning.
drag and drop them into your video like this fireball.
Yeah, I mean, it said that it's successfully saved here.
Music to soundtrack your
Cinematic music that'll make you scream and shout.
For bowl, no joking. It's from all that sun, dude. And you're fine. Some, was it Salmon Fee or Salmon Fay? Salmon Fay. Salmon Fay, I believe it is. I want to eat portobello mushrooms. Portobello Stella mushrooms. But yeah, I mean, it's saving. I guess at this point, all we have to do is like load, like when we go into the other map. We need to create a blueprint, open level blueprint here. Did I name it? Bam, bam, player save slot. At index 0, this is going to return a value. We're going to want to cast to save game, right? To get what we want, item list here. Is that not? It is not, but we can get it this way. So what I can do is make this a U property. essentially I need to, I mean, this should be, if it's, oh, it's not public, that's why. It's not public. So let's go ahead and we're gonna have to save this and reload the entire thing, I believe, but yeah, we'll have to reload it because it's all blueprint orientated. Let's just reload it. Don't forget to make a function to initialize a save file with default values. Yeah, I'll have to do that. I'll have to essentially do that at the beginning. But the whole point is that, yeah, I have to figure out where it's gonna best suitable for the project, because I don't know if that's something I should do when they automatically open their world. But you know, there's definitely going to be a tutorial, so when somebody starts the game, that's when we would automatically start that save file, if that makes sense. Just a classic. Oh, it's your favorite mushroom? Close. Just a classic champion or something. I don't know how to spell it. Yeah.
The bad news,
Classic
perfect work-life balance might be a myth. The good
mushroom.
news, use AI to optimize your schedule. Keep
Mushroom of the mush.
deadlines so you can
But yeah, we'll definitely have to create some way to initialize it
using to-do
originally
lists.
to keep everything up to date,
So
but
yeah, these techniques are
at the
solid.
moment,
Plus, you allow
I don't even know if
time
that's
and people to
possible.
overwhelm. Even though my tests were on a to-do list, I still had to decide which tasks
I'll have to
were
figure out where
next
this
and
even
manually create the
saves.
schedule. Because of this,
As you to
constant
save
fear of missing
system.
deadlines, never really switching off.
Let's
But thanks to
what,
AI,
item
there's a
list
solution that
contains
increases
item.
your
I can say
productivity by
contains item.
25% and help manage your time more
Yeah, we're gonna have to
effectively,
make it a
saving
U
you 5 to 10
property
hours
to
per week.
expose
To
it.
achieve this, Motion takes the best
U
aspects of
property.
the to-do list, combines them, and then adds an AI executive.
What
The
we
result
would
is a
do,
task
like,
management tool that acts like
edit
a personal
anywhere?
assistant, automatically scheduling your tasks.
No, I don't want it something we can just set.
With a to-do list. Then Motion asks you how important this task is, when
Edit
it needs to be
anywhere,
done, and how
blueprint.
long you estimate it will take. It's literally
Read only.
that lets you do this, and it just makes so much sense. Here is what my schedule looks like. See
Yeah.
how Motion moves around tasks
Yeah,
every
yeah,
half
yeah,
hour
yeah,
when
yeah,
it
yeah,
sees I didn't finish them. Just imagine for a second. You wake up to a clear plan with every task already slotted.
What I
into
did
the
was just
time.
put the
No more
file
stress, just a super
initialization
productive
function
day. And
inside
the
of the
best part,
save
you can try
function.
Motion for free right
Yeah,
now.
but that's the
Extra
thing
extra,
is
give it a
that
shot and
I don't
see
know
how
when
you
this
feel.
save function gets called because it's just a save system. It looks like it's being created right here, right? We create a save game object.
This is
But then it's like when I create that originally, I'll have to.
high quality creative assets.
So the way I think it works is that it's already initialized, but we would have to set the initialization on like an original like playthrough. Like you start, it starts, it recognizes that this is your first time playing, and then it creates that.
Trusted by the world's biggest brands, offers a tailored license to meet your business needs.
But let's see how that's even going.
And this is
Let's
how
go
you
to
create
open level
your limits.
blueprint, item list. Yeah, see, I mean, we can get the item list now, and we can get the length of this, and we can do a for loop on it. For loop. I can even do a for each loop, I believe. No, we can't. We can get the length though. For loop, I believe. I don't know how T-maps work, if it starts with 0 and then 1, 2, 3, 4, loop body. But, you know, print string. We'll have to cast to, It just gets the index, not necessarily the item list itself, due to inventory item structure. Let's see what I've written into this. Inventory item resource data table. I mean, we don't even have anything for it. I could make like my own structure for these things, but I don't think that necessarily works here. we'll just have to iterate through the data. Get map. We get the length. Or we can do find. Essentially, we'd have to do this and then do find. Find, we would find this, right? And this would give us, you know, our inventory Judah item structure. We can do branch, right? And if it's true, we can get, let's see, what is it in that structure? Judah inventory item structure. I'm gonna check your channel real quick, bro. Yeah, Kotagi's got a chill channel, dude. He streams occasionally here from there. It's been a while since I've seen him stream. Are you still streaming, Kotagi? What's going on with that, man? Still streaming? Sorry. I guess like for this, we'll have to get the name. Can we get name? This is literally just passing an inventory item structure. Yeah, that is true. So it wouldn't be on the resource data table itself, it would be the inventory structure. So when we're generating this and creating it, we create these things with it. The mountain slot, we got the inventory ID, we have an object item. I would like to have a name. It's so confusing how all this works. Let's go into the deep yawn. I'm back. Deep yawn. I do sometimes. Yeah, I apologize, man, if things seem a little boring on this end. It's just game development in and of itself, man. I guess the chill beats doesn't work with my chill voice. But I appreciate you being here, bro. I do sometimes, but mostly just 3D modeling. I feel it. What made you stop programming on stream? I mean, we set the object. I could get like... Let's see if I get the object item. No, I can't even get that. Crazy. I mean, it is a Judah inventory item structure. So you think we would be able to get some of these things, especially if they're public. Object item. It's edit anywhere. It's blueprint read write. No stream, no dream. And you ain't the least sub channel on YouTube, bro. That's everyone with 1 or 0. What you'd count? True. I guess there is some. I guess there's something there. Inventory item. Judah inventory item. I'm deep yawning now at this point. We can't cast. Do that. Oh, we can split it though and get it like that. So what I would do is just get name. I want to see if this already like is saved. Actually, before we even do all the branch testing, let's try that. None. So it didn't find any, so let's go ahead and try going over here. Oh, you know what it is? Did I load? I don't know. We'll wait here like brave little puppies. Yeah, I probably do need to eat. I ain't eating enough nowadays. But I also feel like I don't have much time to get stuff done. Let alone eat. So that's not doing that. I mean, there's a resource name. First of all, let's go back to the other one. Dude making fun of me because I took the time to convert all the linked lists to an array. Linked lists are annoying, dude. I could see why you did that. I mean, it says we have 4, which makes sense because if I were to go into this realm, and I don't know why I don't see it here. I think we get about 4 of those anyways, so it tells me that there's something there. I'm just not grabbing it correctly. It's open level blueprint, object name, resource. I mean, we have it in this as a resource name. It's edit anywhere. Probably because we just have it as blueprint read write. I can do read only. I don't know. Which means we're gonna have to do the wonderful thing of stop and rerunning. I have 13 what? 13 subscribers on YouTube. Let's see. That's true. We gotta get Al in the Brush up. By the way, guys, if you haven't checked out Al in the Brush, please go do so. He's a VTuber, and he's working on a really cool game. I mean, look at it. It's pixel. He does a lot of 3D art. He's just an artist entirely, man. This is what the game looks like on the side. Pretty cool stuff. So if you're interested in like his 3D modeling workflow, I'd definitely go and check him out.
Computer repair technician.
That's how he sounds too.
Thank you.
It took us forever to hear his voice, so you know, appreciate it. Appreciate it. But yeah, he's a great guy, and he makes great content. So if you haven't subscribed to him, you're doing yourself a disservice. Thanks. Skip to the end. Yeah, let me bring it up again. YouTube.com. Al in the Brush.
Below and in my bio.
Is the end. By the way, me and Al are actually working on a game together, so we'll be getting back to that here very soon. Here recently, I'm trying to get to that point.
Okay, everybody, thank you for tuning in today. I'm going to be wrapping it up right now. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out, and feel free to join my Discord in the link below. I have one in the description below and in my bio. Also, I'm on Instagram as well.
Look at this.
And
This looks
on
fun.
X. Thank you everybody for hanging out. Let me just quickly show you, for anybody who came in later on in the stream, this is the game I'm working on. It's a 2D run and gun platformer.
Well, he's doing it all in Unreal Engine. So go check him out. Drop. How am I not subscribed? What the heck? Oh my gosh, I'm getting another call. BRB. Hey guys, my child had early dismissal and I wasn't there to pick her up. I completely forgot. I'm everywhere. So I have to bounce, guys. Much love to each and every one of you jumping in, saying hi. Hopefully we can get this fixed up next time I'm on, or maybe I'll get some more done while I'm off stream. But I just want you guys to know that I highly appreciate each and every single one of you. And, you know, if you have the spare time, please make sure to click that like and subscribe button. And yeah, if you want to join the Discord, links in the description. I will catch you next time. Same place and same friendly face. Well, I guess not a friendly voice. Friendly voice. Peace, guys. Christ of Nazareth loves you.